Show bonus episode.
Hey. I'm Happy Pete.
I'm Stabby Pete.
I'm Country Pete, and we're doing a thing we've never done before. A beer brewed outside of Alaska.
Ooh.
This is one of my favorite beers. There's so many different kinds of Chimay. I don't know which one this is. This is the one that had at the store today. It's the Grande Reserve, but I'm not sure what the difference between all the different versions are. If you know, you can explain it to us down in the comment section. Anyway, but I love all Chimays. I've never had a one I didn't like. The great thing about Chimays, if you don't know, they are brewed by monks who still are celibate, maybe?
Yes.
Vows of silence? Yes. I don't know. Anyway, they
drink beer and make great beer.
They make great beer. Another thing you might not know about them, or you might not know about all beers per se, is most beers are filtered that you buy today. So there's no real yeast in those beers. If you buy a beer and it does have real yeast in them, it's usually a finishing yeast. And they don't want you to get a hold of their special yeast that they use to get their flavor from. Chimay, totally different because it's monks and they don't have technology like filters. If you pull the bottom of this beer, you will get the actual yeast that the monks use to brew this. I've used it in a beer before. I didn't notice the difference, but it was cool. I told everybody I had monk's yeast. That sounds worse than when I said it.
Yeah, that sounds a little.
All right, everybody.
Watch out for the fan.
Or the lights.
Lights. And aim it at your son. It's fine.
I have 2 kids.
Well,
I have 4 kids.
2 kids
actually.
here.
I have 2 kids in the house.
Also go. It's gonna go.
Oh, holy shit! There's a hole in my ceiling.
I think that came all the way back to me.
Well,
Here we go.
if you want a beer with fireworks, get a Chimay. Wow, that thing is really held in there. I don't know how they get that. I better not pour you too much because I gotta give Sad Jack some.
Oh, I think there's gonna be plenty.
First of all, this is a 9% beer. Those monks don't F around. I want to keep this a family show.
This is a Belgian strong dark ale.
Pete's had this multiple times before. He has given it a good rating.
Yep. My untapped rating of this was a 4. The last time I had it. It's a 9% and 35 IBU.
So, we are willing to go outside of the Alaska family group and have a weird beer. Put it in the comments if you want us to do something.
Not picking up much on the nose.
And if you notice, no mustache wax this week. My unscented mustache wax has not come in yet, so I had to shave it up a little bit.
I think Happy Pete's right. I don't think it's going to matter much with this one.
I smell some maltiness.
Maybe your nose is drunk.
Yes. This is the 4th episode tonight.
So if we're a little looser than normal, you're welcome.
Gooser.
Very good.
Geeser? So, is there a special judging thing just for like Trappist meads?
I think it's
Trappist.
subdivided further than that. I think Belgian dark strong is a style all to its own.
I wonder if I took a vow of celibacy for one day, brewed a mead or brewed a beer,
no.
and then I bottled it. Would I be able to be in the Trappist people?
I don't know. I'm a lot less
good luck with
knowledgeable
that.
about these.
I mean, I think you at least have to be Catholic.
Oh, that's true.
And
I
a monk,
do.
and there's whole things in that.
Of all
There's only 9 Trappist breweries in the whole world.
We could have one here in Alaska.
It's hard to get new monks.
We could be celibate 1 hour a day when we brewed.
No.
I don't think you understand
Celibacy?
celibacy.
No,
Probably not.
not at all. And vows.
I tell everybody not to tell me their secrets because I'm not good with secrets. If you have a
Are
secret.
you meaning celibacy?
Did I mean celibacy? What's the difference? What did I
You
say?
mean silence or celibacy?
Well, I mean, well,
This is,
celibacy is probably one of the bigger things.
I could only do either one of those for 1 hour a day. I couldn't do any of those for more than 1 hour a day. Yeah, celibacy or celibacy, whichever the other word is.
Silence?
Silence.
I thought it was nitrogenation.
Nitrogenation.
So, what would you guys rate this on Untapped?
I feel like I don't let this show very often, but I have a libertarian flag in me. And since they give me their yeast in here, I feel like they get a 0.1 bump for that.
0.1.
Yep.
Well, Untapped only does quarter points.
I think I would give this 4.25. I like this.
I've been tracking our scoring to see how we score how on the episodes to see if they go up as we get drunker. I mean, I love stats and stuff, so I'm doing a spreadsheet
For science.
for science. Oh, you can also follow us on Untapped if you want to. I'll put mine up anyway. I'm not sure if they'll put theirs up.
Well, I'm Nacho Pete on Untapped.
I think I need to change my name before I share it.
Maybe.
So this tastes very different than any other beer I've really had before, besides other Chimays I've had. It has do you think that the yeast gives it that bitter, like tangy flavor? Or are you guys not getting that?
They probably use some hops, I think.
Well, yeah, especially if it was 35 IBU. But yeast certainly can affect the flavor.
From episode 3 or 4, I couldn't remember the name of the things the Catholics used to bitter beer before we had hops.
Okay.
In the bathtub today, I remembered it.
What is it?
Groot.
Groot?
Yeah, not Groot, like
Like
Groot?
Vin Diesel?
not Vin Diesel. It's Grout or something like that. It's Groot.
Grout?
Groot. But it was a mixture of herbs and stuff they used to bitter beer
Before hops.
before hops. And that's how the Catholic Church made most of their money before they started. This makes you
every religion, every group has of people have positive contributions to the world, and certainly the Trappist monks are my favorite of all the monks.
Yes.
Because they give us fantastic beers. I have not had a Trappist beer of a style that I like that I haven't liked.
Oh, I've loved all these Chimays I've ever had. Well, it's what's the philosopher they had in the Catholic? I can't remember his name. Constantine? No.
They've had a few.
Well, he was a big guy. He's well known. He wrote a bunch of books.
You need to narrow it down a lot, because there's been tons of
15th, 16th century. I can't remember now. Wait to episode 20. I'll remember it in the bathtub. I'll point it out to you. He actually wrote out some. I went to a regular church, like a Baptist church growing up, and I'd ask all these tough questions, and they never had
Regular
good answers.
church?
Baptist church back then. That's like normal where I'm in the South, where I'm from. And I'd ask all these tough questions, and they never could give me answers. But I started studying philosophy. I came across this Catholic philosopher, and he had answers to all those questions I asked to the preachers in the South when I was a teenager. But they were always annoyed that I asked. I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe.
do you know what
Maybe I'll cut this out.
what the Baptist said to the other Baptist when he ran into him in the liquor store?
What?
Nothing. I'm feeling pretty good. I bumped this up to a 4.5.
I'm sorry. Did you rate this?
4.25.
4.25, 4.5. I love it. I'm gonna go 4.25 too. It's very tasty.
I think if you had a fifth beer of the night, you'd all rate it a 5.
Woo! Got any Mickeys?
Okay, that's it. You got Mickey's.
We're done. I gotta work tomorrow.
That's an old joke. When I first came up here in like Alaska in like 2000 and something. 2000. And me and Stabby Pete were hanging out for the first time. We had a redneck night at the place to be, and I brought over a case of Mickey's. This is back when they had the grenade top on them, and laughed at me. It's like who in their right mind drinks malt liquor? And I was like, me. And I'd put on, I think I put on the House of Pain song. Jump up and get down.
But see, that didn't answer the question. I asked who in their right mind drinks that.
That's right. I'm not in my right mind. That's true.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too. Oh, so we were going to do, in our bonus episodes, we've been doing knives. So I had a bigger version of this, and my buddy Kit?
Kit? The bartender guy?
The bartender guy. Is it Kit, right?
Yeah, Kit.
Yeah, Kit.
Amateur bartender.
Amateur bartender. Does a great job at my birthday parties. He gave me one, and we were running late to the airport, and they took it from me. And they were like,
because you had it in your work backpack.
I had it in my work backpack because I carried it everywhere. It's such a great knife. But it was the 2 or 3 inches longer version of this. I can't find it. But this actually fits better in my pocket. So actually, I carry this in my pocket instead of in my backpack now. But Kit, I got a new one. Oh, I love this knife too. It's super nice. The mechanism, it's a SOG. Is that right? SOG.
Oh, so yeah,
Yeah,
good knife.
very good knife. I love it. Carry it. Open all kinds of boxes with it because I don't stab
Are
anybody.
you trying to protect yourself from Pete?
I look up to Pete. What are you carrying, Pete, today?
Well, I've got 2 knives.
Oh my
Of course.
gosh.
It's typically the minimum.
Typically. Yes. He's
So
got,
I have, of course, my
he's got a
Swiss
backup.
Army knife cyber tool, which has screwdrivers and torque wrenches and all kinds of cool stuff.
What? I didn't even think they made him that thick.
And then I have
That's like second breakfast. That's so big.
And then I have a C-axe,
What the?
which was and I would have looked up, tried to remember his name, but it was a
Wow,
U.S.
that
Army
is-
soldier in here in Alaska who made this by hand.
That is amazing.
And it's pretty nice. And it,
Yeah.
you know,
And he pulled it. He pulled it out right next to me. I lost some hair.
But yeah, it's a pretty nice knife.
That's still. We should call that second breakfast from now on. That's how
I
big.
didn't pay for either one of them.
Never.
Well,
pulled-
this was issued to me when I was active duty, and I got this in a white elephant gift exchange.
Yeah. Never pull a knife on Stabby
Great
Pete.
part.
You'll never get it back.
Well, you'll get part of it back, maybe.
This is. I super love this beer.
It's great.
I'm
Did you have any?
Don't take. He needs a little more because he can't get away with that little bit of a swig. You see how small he was saving that thing, just trying to get away with it. He does have to drive
I
home.
get yelled at every time I drink it all. You have to refill it.
I'm saving the little bit of the bottom to do something with it. Saving that yeast behind his back knife. Oof. I just have a little bitty knife. Both of my knives were smaller than those knives. We're ready for the anything else? Oh, she's bleeding.
It's a sharp knife.
Oh my God.
Told ya.
You pulled it. Oh, I don't know.
Happens, you shoot him in your butt crack.
Prison pocket.
Prison. That would not fit in your prison pocket.
Anything will fit once.
That is 100% true. 100% true. Nice pokey. Well, thanks for joining us. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell us your favorite knife. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to save this one.